Good evening, all. Universal Teachers Academy, Puducherry, welcomes you for the 1 hour session on promoting innovative practices and experiments in education for schools and teacher education institutions for the year 2020-26. So this innovative program practices competition is conducted by NCERT, New Delhi. So before that, let me tell about this program. So this program, this innovative practices program was started during the year 1960. And it was called a seminars reading program for teachers and head of secondary schools only. So during the year 1960 itself, this competition was started. And after 2005, between 2005 and 7, with the help of faculty members of RIE, it was reformulated as All India Competition for Innovative Practices and Experiments in the Education for Schools and Teacher Education Institutions. Meaning was that after 2007, again the competition name was renamed, but the award was given to the schools and educational institution, not for the individuals. After 10 years, after 2017 and 18, it had been felt that the individual teacher and teacher educator needs to be recognized. So again, it was reformulated as National Awards for Innovative Practices and Experiments in Education. Education for schools and teacher education institutions. And again, now it has been reformulated from the year 2023. National Awards for Promoting Innovative Practices and Experiments in Education for School Teachers and Teacher Education. So every year, this competition has been conducted by NCERT, New Delhi, for the teachers and teacher educators. So this is the background of the program. Now you'll be having the, let's see what are all the objectives of this event. So to sensitize and encourage teachers and teacher educators. So the main objective of this program is to improve the teaching learning process. So that is the main objective. And also to make the teachers to bring out some innovative ideas and practices, bring out and they can try in the school. And also to find the problems, identify the problems in the teaching learning process, and to find out the real solution. And also the another important is that thing is that providing a forum to teachers and teacher educators to share their innovative ideas with all the stakeholders. So this forum will help all the teachers as well as the teacher educator across the country so that they can showcase, others can learn from the different state teachers and teacher educators. So these are all the objectives for conducting the competition. Now you will be having the question is that who can apply? So the first one is teachers, they can apply. Then the second one is teacher educator. So teachers and teacher educators, they can apply. So what type of teachers and what type of educators can participate? So here you could see the teachers under the teacher category. State schools, that is the government schools in any state or government aided school or private school. And central schools like KV, JNV, Sinex. So any cadre of teacher working in state or state schools or government schools or private schools or central schools, they are eligible to participate. Here, under the teacher educator category, so central, state, or union territory, teacher educators working in diet, SIET, SCRT, CTE, and then the elementary education, B.Ed, M.Ed, and ITEP, and the private institutions, the teacher educators, those who are working as teacher educators, they can participate in this competition, right? So who can participate? Teacher and teacher educator. So let's see the categories of award. From the serial number from 1 to 4, that is foundational to secondary, teachers can participate. And then teacher educator, they can participate in all stages. So stage 1 is foundational stage, that is from class LKG to second standard. And then for preparatory stage, for classes from third to fifth. And then middle, as you all know, it's an elementary stage. It's from 6 to 8. And the secondary stage, it is from class 9 to 12. So for the teachers, under the teachers category, they will be getting around 40 awards. And in the teacher educator category, it can be any stage and they will be getting around 20 awards. So overall, 60 awards they will be getting. Now let's see the timeline, not a timeline, how the selection process is done. Okay. So here the innovative practices, you cannot apply after implementing the activity. First, you have to send a proposal. You have to write a proposal. Suppose if you are having any idea in your mind about finding one problem, so you are finding some solution. Okay, you are telling that this methodology will solve this problem. So you can write it as a proposal that in my school there is a problem like this, and then I have an idea about this. So if I implement this method, it will work out the learning, and you can give the conclusion. So this is the proposal format that I will explain later. First, you have to write a proposal and send it to RIE. RIE is nothing but Regional Institute of Education. For southern states and all the states, 2, 3 states, there will be Regional Institute of Education. Like for southern state, RIE Mysore, and then RIE Ajmer, RIE Bhopal, RIE Bhubaneswar. Like that, we have 5 RIEs where you have to send. That I will tell which states, what are all the states and covers under respective RIEs. So first you have to write a proposal and send the physical copy through postal to RIE, to your respective RIE. So in the RIE, they will be doing evaluation process, how it is working. So they will read your proposal, and then again they will shortlist and they will send it to NCERT for evaluation. And then again the evaluation process will be done at NCERT, and then they will publish the shortlisted list for implementation. And then after the selection list, you have to implement. Once your name is in the selection list, you have to implement in your school. So after implementing, and you have to document everything, and you have to prepare a project report and a summary. And then NCERT will give you a date so that you have to go there and you have to present your project. And after that, once the project gets once the evaluators gets convinced, and you will be getting the award. Okay. So here for Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, and they can send through Mysore. I will show the list. So these are all the RIEs. So first one is Ajmer. Ajmer, Chandigarh, Delhi, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu Kashmir, Ladakh, Punjab, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, and Uttarakhand. So these states, teachers who are all working in these states, they have to send their project proposal to principal, Regional Institute of Education, Ajmer. And then the state Chhattisgarh, Dadra Nagar Haveli, Daman and Diu, Goa, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, and Maharashtra, they will be sending it to Bhopal. And here, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala, Lakshadweep, Puducherry, Tamil Nadu, Telangana. So they will be sending to Karnataka. And then here to the Bhubaneswar, Andaman, Bihar, Jharkhand, Odisha, West Bengal teachers, they have to send to Bhubaneswar. Don't worry, I will be sharing this PPT in the group. And then Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Mizoram, Nagaland, Sikkim, Tripura, Meghalaya, they have to send to Sri Lanka. And this one, Nellore, actually, this Andhra, they have to send to Karnataka only. But we are having Nellore, but Andhra people, they have to send to Karnataka. Okay, so these are all the addresses where you have to send the proposal for that. As I said earlier in the pictorial representation, that the level 1 selection is 2 faculty members of RIE will select your proposal and they will forward it to the head Department of Teacher Education, NCERT. So from the state level, from your state level, you will be moving to the national level where the project proposals again will be evaluated at the central level by 2 experts, and then they will shortlist you. Once you get shortlisted, you will implement your proposal in your school, and they will give time around 4 months. 4 months, and then you have to implement. And after 4 months, they will call you back, and you have to present the report. So this is the process. So now you will be having the confusion is that what is the proposal and what they will be giving. So here, only one project during a particular year. Innovation should be based on the original work. A report, this and all you can do later. So your proposal should be in either in English or Hindi or any regional language. It can be. And then once your project gets selected, you will get a amount of rupees 10,000, and then you will get a national certificate. So these two things you will be getting after the presentation. So now you will be the project proposal, you will be having the doubt. What are all the items should be in the project proposal? So the project proposal should have imagination, creativity, and then it should have clarity in the statement of the study, rationale for designing the innovation, and the meaningful presentation, results. It should have results, finding, conclusions. Don't worry about that. About the proposal, they have given the application form for that, and then we will give you the sample project proposal also in the WhatsApp group. So how should be the proposal? So this is the proposal format. So it has 6 items. The first one is the title of the project proposal. That is the title. Your project proposal title you have to write. And rationale. Rationale is nothing but the reason for choosing the topic or the reason for adopting the methodology. So what are all the problems? And then the third one is objectives. What is your main aim? And what methodology you will be adopting, that is in the fourth. And expected outcomes and educational implications. So what is the outcome you are expecting and what type of issues that you have faced? And then the last one is time required for completion of the project. So these are all the 6 things should be in the project proposal. So this is the project proposal format. I will share. It has two parts, part A and part B. So under the part A, you have to write the preliminary information. Name of the project coordinator. Project coordinator is nothing but the teacher or teacher educator who is submitting the proposal. Here you can write your name. And then the second one is name of the school, institution with postal address, including PIN code. Here you have to fill in your school name and other details. And then name of authority responsible for granting recognition. Here you have to write your head of, not institution, head of inspecting officer or head of office. Maybe if you are working in school, you can give your DO or CO's name, or else if you are working under any inspecting officer, it depends upon your state. And then here you have to mention your school in which state it is located. And then this one is the level, foundational, preparatory, middle. You can select your school level. If it is secondary school, you have to click on the secondary school education. If it is up to middle level, you have to tick mark this one. If it is primary also, you have to tick mark this one only. Whereas in teacher educators, at all stalls, they can click on it. And then here you have to write your name and designation of the head of school or institution. Your headmaster or principal or in charge, anything. So this sixth thing, it's a basic level preliminary information. And the part B that you have seen earlier in the PPT, title of the project proposal. And then rationale, and then objectives and methodology. What is the methodology that you are proposing? And expected expected outcome and educational implication, and how much time you need to complete this project. That has to be mentioned in month. Okay. Is it clear till now? Do you want me to repeat anything? You can put in the chat box if you want me. Whether the chat is enabled. Can anyone put a message in chat box? Okay, is it clear? Okay, only one. Sorry. Okay. So now I will be showing you one model proposal, and then I will suggest you some of the topics. So this one was done by one. This was one of the projects selected during the year 2017. So here you could see the title of the project, correlating language learning with other subjects, math and EVS. So this was done long back. I will show this as a sample. So the title was correlating language with other subjects. Rationale, what they have mentioned is children get boredom while reading, comprehending any poem approach in normal teaching methodology. And then children could not associate the learned things with their surroundings. And children couldn't connect the things with other subjects. Even the syllabus is designed in such a manner. As we all know, and then so these are all the reason for choosing the project, sorry, for choosing the title, that correlating, that meaning is that teaching language with other subjects. So this is the object. They have given the title as one of the objective. And then the second one is to associate language items learned with other subjects. So what they have learned, that they have to associate with other subjects. So these are all the things. So here under the methodology proposed to be adopted. So first paragraph, what they are given is that where the study is conducted, for whom the study is conducted. So you see here the study is to be conducted for the children of class 1 from government primary school, Kuppam. This school is located in rural area. And so they have conducted the pre-test for the people. So here they have given in this project, the author, don't use I am going to, you can give in the third thing, the author tries to correlate the all the subjects through English language. The author takes a single concept from Marigold lesson of class 1 and correlates with math. No separate classes will be taken for EVS and math. So meaning is that the proposal, in this proposal, the author will be taking only English subject. He will not be taking EVS or math. EVS and math, that will be covered while teaching English itself. So this is the plan. And then what they have planned is, the project plan is for 20 days and 30 students from class 1 will be taken for the project. And then each day various activities which are mentioned below. So the lesson R3 from Marigold English textbook. They have taken one lesson R3 from Marigold textbook. And then the concept will be correlated with math magic textbook, numbers 1 to 10, numbers 1 to 9, and measurements. And from EVS, plans around us. The researcher, the author will try to teach the concept only in English period. Math and EVS are not taken for the children, rather other co-curricular activities are given for those periods. So they have classified the study into 3 activities: classroom activity, and then group activity, and then daily homework. Classroom description and comparison activity, and then group activity growing of plants, and daily home activity. So here activity for 15 days classroom, and then group activity and home activity. And then they have conducted home activities that here they are growing trees and plants around, drawing leaves, discussions. So these are all should come in the proposal. And then on the whole, learning a multiple will accelerate the speed of the learning level. So here they have given what is the outcome, expected outcome there. And then, and here they have mentioned for 1 month. So this is the model. And there is also one more model here. So the proposal should be very simple, not exceeding 4 pages. Okay. So this is till now clear. Until now clear, so that we can go to the PPT again. So this is the model of, so this, can you put it in the chat box? Okay. So it will be having this 6 title project. This one alone, you are going to send it to RIE, Regional Institute of Education. Okay. Now you will be having the question, what is innovation? Can you put it in the chat box? Can you tell me what is innovation? What do you think or what do you mean by innovation? And what type of innovation can be something new, superb? Other than that, creating new things, innovative, new techniques in teaching, solution for a problem in different way, doing different novel. Okay, very nice. Okay. So now just I'm giving you some samples to explore new things. Nice. Okay. So these are all the themes that are given that is recommended by NCERT based on NEP 2020. Here you could see the different types of methodologies and themes. The first one is holistic, multidisciplinary, and flexible curriculum. What do you mean by holistic? And what do you mean by multidisciplinary? And what is flexible curriculum? Can anyone tell me? You can unmute and tell also. What do you think about holistic, multidisciplinary, and flexible curriculum? You can tell in your regional language, Tamil and English. I can understand.
Holistic means completely whole, sir.
Holistic means completely whole. Okay. And then what do you think about multidisciplinary? Oh, some of them put in the chat box. Overall development of a child. Very good. It's a complete thing. All around development. Matwadi ma'am, exactly what you said is right. Overall development. And then from 1+ mobile holistic is overall development of the child. What do you think about, what do you mean by multidisciplinary?
Multidisciplinary, can it mean that it is just not stuck to only English learning,
Um,
but even like EVS is also covered environment, self,
yes,
like that?
very nice, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Exactly what you said is right. So multidisciplinary is learning all the subjects, any discipline, and the curriculum should be flexible. So this is one of the theme. And then foundational literacy and numeracy, and play and story based. Yeah, we'll be sharing everything multidisciplinary with skills. We'll be sharing this PPT in the PDF form. Everything will be shared in the WhatsApp group. So experiential and active learning, and then contextual and culture specific resources, inclusive, equitable, and multilingual education, and then reflective and child-centered teaching, integration of Indian knowledge systems, arts, sports, occasional integrated education, integration of technology in education, and competency-based and assessment, teacher professional development, school culture, governance and leadership, sustainable reforms. So these are all the themes that was given by NCERT based on NEP. So here I would like to give some examples under these themes. Okay. So here first let's go with holistic and multidisciplinary flexible curriculum. I'm going to give you one example about this. What proposal that you can send. So here I'm giving my title as Mathematics through Rangoli, an art integrated multidisciplinary experiential learning. Okay. So now this one is integrated with holistic, multidisciplinary, right? Here for understanding purpose, I have given activity learning outcome on subject cover for the understanding purpose. Here in the proposal, you should not write in this way. As I have shown earlier, you have to write in that pattern. Here, the author is planning to teach mathematics through the Rangoli traditional art, or column. You can consider as column. Okay. Here, if I am putting 2 dots, 3 dots, and 4 dots, and then again in the second row, what they will do? They will put, if you want to draw a square column, what you will do? If you are putting 4 dots on the first row, again what you will do? The second row, you will put again 4 dots. Okay. My question is, if you are joining from dot 1 to dot 2, what you will call that in mathematics?
Line.
Line or line segment. Okay. Line or line segment. Again, you are drawing with, again from the second point to the third dot, and then from the third dot to fourth dot. And then if 2 lines are joining in a single dot, what you will call? I am not a maths teacher, but what is that word? I don't remember. Intersection, right? Oh, that one is called, this one is line segment. When 2 lines are joining, intersection.
Angle.
Angle. So using this Rangoli, you can draw any shapes. And then you can go for symmetry, or else you can go for patterns. So this 4-6 activity is under a point of intersection. Exactly. These 5 activities comes under the heading for mathematics through Rangoli. It's a single project proposal. So first, the author is introducing the Rangoli along with mathematics. He or she is making the students to put column, and then he is integrating any concept. He may integrate shapes alone, or he may introduce symmetrical shapes, or he or she may introduce the graph or any other thing, any other mathematical concept. Okay, the next one is comparing the Rangoli designs with geometric patterns in Indian architecture, right? Here what you are seeing is, here the mathematics subject was covered. And here you could see social science again with geometrical patterns. So not all the schools will be having monuments, not all the places. Then what we can do? You can take them, you can make them to go and see the temples nearby, churches. Yeah, we can take field trip churches and then mosque. You can go tell them to go and see the patterns that they have used, and where and all they can see the angles, and where are all the symmetry shapes are there. So they can identify the symmetrical shapes in the religious places, or else you can take them to very old houses, 50 years back, 100 years back. There might be some places, no? You can take them, and that is one of the things. And after doing that, now they are given graph, and the students are asked to draw a shape that was drawn on the board without any graph. So the teacher can draw any symmetric shape or any type of patterns, and then they make them to draw it on the graph. Meaning is that directly or indirectly, they are learning about each square given in the graph. And then the fourth one, Here, the author is using the technology GeoGebra and Scratch or any software to draw Rangoli. Or else even you can use Paint or PowerPoint for doing Rangoli also, since the PowerPoint has different types of shapes. And then correlating the Rangoli patterns, different regions of India. So again, here in the Rangoli, they can find out in Tamil Nadu how the Rangoli is called. It is called as kolam, and what type of materials they are using. They are using the rice flour or color powder or different types of flour or different types of materials what they are using. So I would like to give you a clear picture here. I made it through ChatGPT, this image. See, so the same thing, sawdust. Some are doing using sawdust also. Thank you, sir. See here. So this is the concept, how we are planning to visualize that using the dot, make them to draw and how many intersection point. And then here comparing the symmetrical shape. And then here you can make them to draw using the graph and then make them to do digital resources, sorry, using technology. And then here they can find what type of rangoli and what type of materials they are using. So see here, so a simple concept, just and then the tradition is that column. Column is the tradition that most of the people are doing. Nowadays in the city, it's not possible. But whereas in the rural areas, most of the people still now they put column in front of the houses. And then during the festivals, they put color columns. Okay, geoboard also can be used. Super. So this is one of the example. Is it clear? Is it clear? Just you can put a yes or you can put thumbs up so that I can move on to the next one. Okay. Okay, next. See, again for this holistic, multidisciplinary, flexible curriculum, I have given some project titles. Earlier, I have given activities. That one is a single project. In that project, it has 5 activities. Is it clear? Here, I am giving the suggestion for project title. The Science and Art of Festival, or else you can give traditional games and scientific thinking, or maths, music, mathematics and culture, and kitchen chemistry, and local crafts and sustainable. Here I can give you image here. See here how the art of festivals and science is correlated. What type of that you can see, and then how you can how the traditional games can develop their scientific thinking, or else how the traditional games helps us in mathematics. It's all up to you to decide that. Meaning is that how you can teach them through games. And then here again, mathematics, music, mathematics and culture. Here you could see how the patterns, rhythms, frequencies, even for higher classes, you can use this one. And then kitchen chemistry, how the chemical changes happens, nutrition, measurements, principles, or everyday cooking. And then local crafts. So these are all some of the suggestive titles, and don't give the titles simply like that. Just try to add the themes, the words that are the themes along with your title. Is it clear? Okay. The next one that we are going to see is foundational literacy and numeracy. I will give you 4 examples, 4 themes. So this one, most of us know, learning footsteps. So here they are teaching alphabets along with the image. I think someone is, please mute yourself. Okay. And here you could see one more image. So here using this, you can teach alphabets, ascending order, descending order, and then what are all the concepts that you can teach? Odd number, even number, greater number, greater or lesser. So these are all the concepts that you can give. Here you could see some of the uh, learning footsteps. And then math market. So these are all the simple concepts that I have shared. How to count money, how to read price tags, how to compare prices, how to estimate totals, how to buy and sell. See, we will think that just math market that I am doing in my class itself. But here we have to think what are all the learning outcomes that can. And then this one is so without anything. It's a classroom activity. It happens daily. Attendance. Generally, what we do, we take attendance in our classrooms. So here, one of the teacher, how they are using the daily attendance for counting data, for comparison, for finding difference and calculating totals and percentage. See, so suppose if you are taking for class one, we can make the children to count totally how many boys and totally how many girls and boys what is the count of the boys and which number is greater, and you can find what is the difference between the boys and girls, and then total what is the total number of students present. So this all everything cannot be done in a single day. First you can go with counting. And then after 5 days, once the students learns counting, you can tell them about comparison. And then after comparison, you can tell how to use the greater or lesser than symbol. And then you can go for addition. And then you can go for subtraction. And then later on, you can go for even percentage, how to calculate. That one is not for class one, just I'm telling for suggestion. See a simple how. So these are all called innovations. So using a simple thing, that how you can relate everything in the daily act. Further, I can give some more examples for FLN. Uh, talking walls. So instead of this, I am showing the image, right? So talking walls. So you can put picture everywhere where they can understand. And this one is also a trendy topic. This one is also a trending topic where you can use a treasure hunt game to discover, read, and solve. Here you can, example, you can teach them how to relate images with images associated with text. Example, you can keep a cat, that will be the clue, and you can show the image. You can, you can hide the image. So the student has to go and find it starts with C and it ends with T. And then a related missing word should be some other place and they have to go and find. So during the PT period, so this type of games can be added so that they will be learning the English as well as physical education together. It's up to you to decide. And then reading bus stop. This is also one of the concept where you can make every place as learning. In the dining hall, you can put some comic books, cartoon strips, and then in the waiting area in the school, or else in the ground playground, or else in the library, where you can put. Am I audible? Put it in the message. Am I audible? Okay. So this also a topic that you can select. And then math in nature, where they can learn by counting the flowers, leaves. I don't suggest this one. And then like PlayStation, how you can make FLN as the game station. You can make your room as game station where it may have a letter match, dice math, and word builder, memory cards, etc. This type of games you can. And then this one will be more effective classroom radio. Every child has a voice. Meaning is that, okay, here You can make the children to tell a story daily or what happened daily in the school. That will be the activity they will be telling every day through mic, maybe in prayer or else during lunchtime, or else daily one student has to read during the lunchtime story. They have to narrate a story like that activity can also be given. And then the third one is experiential and active learning. Here I would like to give one example. So this is one title. Earlier I have, okay, this is one title called Nature Lab at School, Exploring Science Beyond the Classroom. So this is for the theme experiential and active learning. So it has 5 steps. The first step is campus biodiversity walk, where you can take the children in your school campus itself. You can tell them to identify what type of trees are there, birds, what type of insects, and using the observation, they can mention what are all the trees available, birds available, and butterflies, insects. Here I have to remove the medicinal plant that should not be there. So these things they can observe through the observation. And then the second one is here showing tracker investigation. Students measure the shadow of the same tree every 2 hours and compare changes throughout the day. They have to measure the shadow from the tree to the shadow end. And then the third one is adopting a plant program. So each student has to adopt a plant and they have to measure its height every week and record growth and maintenance. Meaning is that they will measure every week the growth of the plant and they will count number of leaves and count number of flowers and count number of branches, everything they will be doing and they will record. And then the step 4 is now they will find out what are all the medicinal plants that are available in this school. And then they will create a short video on that. And then they will prepare QR code and they will put it in the near the plant. And then after that, students will compile their observation, prepare charts and analyze findings. I will show you the image here to get the overall thing. So here the campus in this biodiversity walk, just they will observe only. They identify plants, birds, and butterflies. And then here again, they are measuring the tree every 2 hours. And then the third one, adopting a plant. And then finding out here, they will put a board like this. And then they will present the overall report in the chart. So here, how the science is beyond the classroom and what are all the science concepts that is behind this project. Here in the biodiversity walk, they will learn the observation skill. Whereas in the shadow tracker investigation, they will get the patience. They will wait and then they will wait for up to 10. If they are measuring at 10 and they will wait till 12, they will develop their patience. And then in the third, directly and indirectly, once they adopt a plant, they will get the responsibility. They will get responsibility. And then the fourth one is they will explore different YouTube or different books and they will gathering information. And then the overall presentation, they will do the work collaboratively and they will compile. So these are all the skills directly or indirectly they will get using this project. So Nature Lab at School, Exploring Science Beyond the Class. So whereas again, you can change the name also based on the theme. So this is a single project. It has 5 activities. Is it clear? Now I'm giving you some project title here. I'm not telling, earlier I showed the project. I have shown the project here, the project titles. So these are all some of the ideas that I'm suggesting. If you want, you can take theater for learning, and then living museum, sports science laboratory, art beyond canvas, digital heritage. So I will show the pictorial representation. So Theatre for Learning Edu Drama Project, where all the science concepts will be learned through drama, or else any historical thing that will be learned only through drama, not by story narration, not by role play, only by drama. So students will dress up like that and they will do. And then living museum. So this is one of the best example where the teacher itself can change himself as the historical representation. He can dress like Einstein, or else he can dress like Vivekananda, or else you can make the children to do. Generally, usually what we do, we make the children to speak like Gandhi or speak like some other characters. But if you change yourself or if you dress yourself like some of the historical persons or scientists, so students will get more attracted and they will get closer to you. My suggestion, use the teacher as the living museum. You can do like that. And then again, you can merge sports into science. Here, if I run, what is my heartbeat? How many count? If I am normal, what is my heartbeat? That you can calculate. So these are all some of the things. And then daily at what time I'm getting hungry. If I eat apple every day, again at what time I'm getting hungry. At what time. Likewise, you can do the comparison. And if you walk, what is your heart rate? And if you run, what is the heart rate? And if you run very fast and when you are normal, what is your heart rate? Like that, you can do sports and you can compare science, or else you can, from that, they will be learning in normal. Our heartbeat will be 72 approximately. And then if you run, it will be around 80, around 100. Like that, they will learn. And then the art beyond classrooms, and then digital heritage tool, where you can use the virtual thing. Maybe you can use augmented reality or virtual reality, or else you can give a camera to the students, or else you can give them mobile, or else you can give them lens. Just they will explore the entire school and they will get. So this is some of the these are all some of the examples for experiential learning. And then the next topic what I have chosen is inclusive. What is that? Inclusive, equitable, and multilingual education. Inclusive, you all know. Inclusive meaning is that adding, including the children with special needs in the regular classrooms, equitable, and they will be getting the multilingual education, right? The act of including. Okay. So again, here I have given the project title as Learning Together, Peer Assisted Inclusive Education. So here, Learning Together, Peer Assisted Inclusive Education. So they are going to learn and the peers will be assisting the inclusive students. That is the project title. And then here I have given the activity in 7 phases. So first one is the need identification. The normal students in the classroom, they will identify the suitable TLMs for children with special needs. They will explore through YouTube, or else they will get help from the special educators, that is special teachers, or else from the regular teacher. And then the second phase, what they will be doing, they will prepare TLM using the low-cost materials, or else the number trace color boards like that they will be creating. And then the third one is peer-assisted learning, where they will do activity or make the children with special needs to do the activity like sorting, matching, color matching, or object and word matching, object and color matching they will do. And then the fourth phase will be learning. I will show you the image since it's getting. See here, this is the project. Here, the children will identify and then they will prepare teaching learning activity like color board like that. And then in the third phase, they will do help the children with special need to do the activity. And then in the fourth, they will make the children to do alone, independent learning practice. And then fifth one, they will document everything. And then in the sixth one, they will conduct the carnival. Carnival like a competition like that. And then suppose if 10 students, 10 children specialists are there, 10 activities will be there. And then the 10 activities, all the 10 students will participate in each activity. And then they will get prizes like that. Here my question is that the learning process, who will get more learning here? Who will get the more learning experience here? Whether the children with special need or the students who has prepared this activity, TLM, who will be getting more learning experience. Both. Yeah, both will be getting, obviously both will be getting. Who will be getting more experience? Okay. The students who has prepared TLM. Okay. They will be getting, see here, the learning process is happening. So this is called the real inclusive education. The real inclusive education is meaning that the regular child should learn as well as the children with special need also should learn. So whether you think whether it is happening in our country or in our classrooms, see, if there are some children with special needs, they will be sitting in the last bench or they will be given separate activity. Whereas here the activities, the peer students, both will be getting. Here the activity, the children are included directly. So this is one of the example. Again, I can give you some of the project titles. See, one story, many language. And then sign language for everyone. Immersive video come audiobook. Tactile learning games. Numeracy gaming lens. So I will show you the image. So what do you think about one story, many languages? Meaning is that whether I'm going to tell in English and then Tamil like that. It's not like that. So meaning is that first, the teacher will make the children to read the storybook, or else he or she will be narrating the story and then making them to do the drama and then making them to watch the video lessons and then make them to create or perform a role play and then make them to prepare flashcards. So see here a single story where the students are learning in the many language meaning is that for the children with special needs that some may learn involve in drama, some may love in videos, some may perform to do role play, and some may see the pictures or comic strips. So I suggest this type of activities will really get select uh, or some of the innovations. And then sign language in prayer. See, these are all some of the sign languages. In the prayer, children with special needs, most of the time, they will not be in the prayer. Prayer happens regularly. Here, we can include one of the thing like the sign language. Generally, in the prayer, what we will do, we will tell good morning or thank you. How are you, students? So every week, we can add one sign language so that it will it will help all the normal children to learn sign language as well as the children with special needs that they feel themselves that they can also come onto the stage and they can do the sign language so and they are getting involved in the prayer activity. And then the third one is immersive content lessons like if you click on the image, it responds. If you click on the text, it will respond. And then see here again, it will be having some sign languages along with it. And then you can create a tactile learning games room where you have seen earlier for numeracy games. Likewise, tactile learning games alone itself, that itself you can create. And then for numeracy also. Okay, so that's all from my side. if you have any doubts, you can hand raise. I will be here. I will be sharing you the proposal form and then sample proposal form. And then I will share you this PPT in the WhatsApp group. Here you can use any titles that has been given, that was given in the, that is given in the PPT you can use. Other than the project that I have said about that Rangoli and then children with special needs, that full activities. I have given you some suggested topics, no, the titles, please use. And then my personal suggestion is that my screen is visible. Here in the PowerPoint, again, I will go to this. Here, these are all the important themes. See here, holistic, multidisciplinary, and foundational you can, and play and story, experiential, contextual, and then integration of Indian knowledge system. If you go on for this topic, you can use Vedic maths along with some subjects, or else you can use physical PT as well as Vedic maths together, or else yoga with mathematics, yoga with language, or anything. And then integration of technology. You can read about the impact of Karma Yogi app, impact of Karma Yogi, and then teacher professional development also for that you can use. So my personal suggestion is try to use these words in your title itself. If you are writing a title, try to use these terminologies, these words in your title include, so that you will be getting more opportunity to get selected for the next level. Now, if you have any doubt, you can unmute and ask. And assistant professor, if you are a teacher educator or assistant professor in a B.Ed college, you are eligible.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
So thank you for your giving a nice presentation and giving a new information to us. And I have a doubt. So suppose I want to submit two proposals, can we?
Yeah, you can submit, sir. You can submit, sir.
Yeah, maximum how many proposals can we
It's
submit?
up to you to decide, sir. You can submit. You can submit, sir.
Okay, fine, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes. I want I request all the participants to submit, because we are most of the proposals are coming from Puducherry and Tamil Nadu, and rest Tamil Nadu also very less. Puducherry, many proposals we are sending from Puducherry, whereas in other states, it seems, I think so, very less entries. So if you send, surely you will be getting the opportunity to get selected. So the proposal, it's not more than 3 pages. You can do that. The last date is 31st July. You have to send the physical copy. You have to fill everything. You have to fill all the details and get signature from the head of institution, and you have to send it to the RIE through poster. Can 3 members? Okay, I'm working as arts and science college is not eligible. And can 3 members do a presentation? Yeah, you can do, but I think you can go with single authors. Single author will work. Yeah, it's available on online. And then once you get selected, the list will be published during August or September. And then those who got selected, you will be forming a new group, WhatsApp group in UTA. There we will be helping you how you can implement this project, and we will give you the entire project, a sample project, and you can follow that and how to document that, and you can move. Now, the idea is how we are going to submit the proposal. This stage 1. The step 1, let's do. I hope everyone will be getting. Here we are around 75, at least 30 to 40 50% of the people will be getting. Yeah, you have to, no need to get signature from the DO. You have to get from the head of institution. Maybe the headmaster itself will be enough. DO and all not required. So DO is is when you are getting relieving order from once after you are getting selected, you will get receive a email so that you have to go and present at Delhi. At that time, you need relieving order. At that time, you can show you can get permission from the DO. For proposal purpose, you can get from your head of institution or teacher in charge itself. If it is a single teacher or double teacher, in charge teacher, they can sign. Any other doubts? I already shared my screen. You want which screen you want to see? So this one I have already shown. I will share the PPT. Everything will be in the PPT itself. So all the details will be here. You can use anything here, but not this one. This one has been given by some other author. Okay. So, but these suggestions you can use. And then again, this everything you can use. And then again, in the experiential, this one is given by some other teacher. So don't use this. You can keep this as a model. And then you can choose this title. These are all some of the suggestive titles. You can select any one of it. And then again, here in this, don't do this. Here you can use one story, many language and sign language. You can select any title. You can do on your own also. Okay. Any other doubts?
Sir, good afternoon.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, thank you so much for providing us so much of details. Actually, I have a doubt, sir. We have to select only any theme only which is given,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
which you
Suppose
had shown in the PPT.
all
We
the
have to select
themes,
it. Okay.
all the themes are given based on NEP, New Education Policy, National Education.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
based on that only the selection process they may do, because they itself in the information bulletins they have given these are all the themes suggested by NCRT. So that is what I have given those things.
Okay, sir.
If you have your own idea, any methodology that can be synced along with this, synchronized with that any title. If you are teaching about PT, then you can select any themes. So most of the
Actually,
themes are interlinked now.
okay, sir. You had given examples for maths and science.
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
an English teacher.
Sorry. Yes, ma'am.
I'm an English teacher.
Could you please repeat?
Uh, Actually, you had shown two different examples for maths and science-based examples. Those are.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm an English teacher.
For English, we are
For
having
English.
for English.
Uh,
Yeah, I will show you one sample now.
okay, sir.
So, this itself English only now. So this is one of the English intelligible reading through machine reading, an innovative approach. And then, so to enhance the reading skill, followed by understanding through machine reading, to make them to understand content by reading the content, current stress, proper intonation. Okay. Here, what they have done is they have selected the title flying together from NCERT textbook. The author creates a digital lesson content using text-to-speech online tool, which is freemium. Every 3 to words in that lesson gets highlighted automatically according to the voice read by the computer. So whenever voice is coming, that each word gets highlighted. The children can listen to it through headphones. The children will be stimulated by to repeat the words as pronounced by the vision. Each day, children will listen for 2 times. They will listen every day. So this is the process. So after 30 days, the teacher will be identifying how. And here is also one more example. Enhancing listening skill vocabulary in ELT for primary school kids through audio visual aids. Here, okay. To investigate watching listening video clips, develop listening skill. Whether to find out watching video clips with subtitle develops vocabulary. So here, watching the video alone, and then the next strategy, what objective is to watch the video clip along with subtitle. So 2 things. So 3 phase the studies conduct. Phase 1, children watch animated movie, listen to the words spoken in conversation, only listen. They have to write the words spoken in the clipping. In the second phase, the children have to close their eyes and listen to the audio. They will close and listen. And the third phase, allow they watch the video with subtitle. So this is one of the methodology that they have used.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
But don't go only with English. Because
Okay, sir.
many times English paper selection, most of the time, the percentage of English paper is very less while selecting. I'm
Hmm.
not selecting. In the selection process, what I have seen is, yeah, computer science also eligible. All the suppose I want you to interlink subjects.
Sir, actually,
Don't
I'm
go with
handling
specific
9th and 10th
subject.
standard.
Okay, ma'am.
So that I can choose only my subject, or even I can select some other
You
subjects,
can
which
select
I'm
any
not
subject.
handling.
Even you can go for primary level.
Oh, okay.
It's up to you to decide.
But I'm handling only 7th standard, 9th standard, 10th standard. Even then, I can choose some other classes, lower classes also.
Our classes also you can choose.
Okay. And I'm teaching only English. Other
Okay.
than that, even I can select some other subjects. You
No,
mean to
ma'am,
say
you
like,
can go with English also, ma'am. No problem, ma'am.
oh, okay, okay. Okay, sir.
Try to add some more occasional
Hmm.
subjects. Occasional subjects you can add, or you can add English with art. You can add English with uh, yoga.
Mm-mm.
Example again, you can teach yoga, and then you can make the children to tell about the benefit of yoga for each yoga.
Mm.
If
Oh.
if I keep your if you keep your post like this, you can
Mm.
you will get this benefit so that they can come onto the stage and they will speak. It develops their speaking skill, and then it will make them to write on their own. Or else you
Mm.
can go with this procedural step. First,
Mm.
stretch your hands. Second, so likewise they can speak in the sequential order, in the logical order. Likewise, they can you can include mathematics and music. That one will be very good if you are doing for
Mm.
higher classes. And for physics also, you can teach notes. Everything you can add. English and music also can be collaborated. So it's not mandatory to collaborate with all the subjects. You can go with a single subject, but it should be innovative and ensure that the title should be very, very innovative. That should be catchy, and try to add the words that are given in the themes, or else try to add some of the quotations or some of the lines from NEP 2020. So these are all some of the words that will makes your present proposal more worthy.
And the rational should also be the same which is given here.
Not
mean,
say, ma'am.
the
That is the
problems.
reason why you have chosen this topic and what's your method.
Okay, okay. Can I
That
seek
can be
some
one or
other
2
reason
points.
other than that?
Yeah, only
Since
now.
you're gonna
Other
make
than
it.
that, you can write, ma'am. That one is for
Okay. Mm. Okay, sir. So that I have to select a problem on my own.
yes.
Then I have to select particular theme. Then I have to present, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much.